The Maltese are actually, their origins lie in Italy, from Malta, and that's why they're fans of malts, malt balls, Whoppers, the Whopper at Burger King because it sounds like Whopper candies because of the malt. If you ever go to a milkshake stand and say, give me a Maltese, if it's a real milkshake stand, he'll know you mean a dog, but if it's one that doesn't have dogs, they'll give you a malt.
The Maltese is a valiant creature. Originally named the Canis melitaeus in Latin, they are more commonly referred to as the Maltese lion dog in the United States due to their predatory disposition and violent demeanor.
When a Maltese is aggressed upon, and it happens more than you would think, they will attack you. Move slowly, but like a dog. If you can get on their level. I remember when I was attacked by a Maltese. It was very emotional for me and my partner at the time, Richard. We don't speak anymore. But the dog came up to me and he looked at me with his eyes and his teeth and was very scary. Now I know what that means. It means go away from me. And I did, but Richard wasn't so lucky. Yes, he's dead.
Though it occasionally hunts on its own, it prefers to do so in groups. A very social creature, the Maltese can grow up to 15 pounds and rarely eats.
The Maltese is a very specific breed, and when they are hungry, and they're gonna eat, so get out of their way.
One of the more picky dogs in the animal kingdom, the Maltese stores food in sheets and under couches for a later time. This animal tends to eat once others have already gone to sleep.
The Maltese will eat almost anything. Paper, aluminum foil, my tax return. That was messy. And they'll eat you too.
But don't be fooled. Behind its rough exterior lies an animal constantly on the hunt. Their hypoallergenic fur shields the dirt and debris while keeping them hidden from prey. The Maltese is very keen on its surroundings and constantly surveys the area for threats. This creature prefers to den and is not afraid to let intruders know. It protects its most prized possession, the bed, from others who might want to get a good night's sleep.
The Maltese can be a very sweet dog, sometimes, but most of the time they're terrible.
These animals are born to attack. Once in its den, it strategically guards its food and water that it has collected the previous evening.
The mating habits of the Maltese are very specific. Once they're groomed from head to toe by their owner, typically they like to have light jazz playing in the background. Maybe a B-side of an Aretha Franklin album. Or heavy jazz. Any jazz. But it has to be jazz.
During mating season, the Maltese becomes very aggressive, attacking and preying on weaker and more inferior opponents. A clever animal, the Maltese patiently waits for a distraction to capitalize on the remains of another dog's meal. Lacking a traditional undercoat found in most dog breeds, they do not shed. This minimizes their chances of being discoverable and allows them to capitalize easily on their prey.
I was going to get the mail like I do every day, and it's kind of a long walk to the mailbox, I guess. Feels long every day now. And we've got some bushes in our yard. I never thought about it before, but now I think about them every day. And, well, I think it was like either a Tuesday or a Friday. Like I said, I was walking to the mailbox. and the bushes started kind of like moving around or something. And it was either like on my right or my left, one of those, this like white, it was either, no, it was definitely a white blur came out. And I got scared at first, but then I looked down and it looked like a little white like rat with spaghetti on it or something. And I said, oh, that's so cute. And also maybe I'll eat lunch after this. And it kind of turned over on its back. And I realized it was just like a touch bigger than a rat with spaghetti on it. And I said, well, whatever this thing is, it sure does want a belly rub. And so I reached down to give it a belly rub, and the last thing I remember was teeth and claws, and I haven't slept in weeks, and I just, no! My face. The Maltese got my face.
However, due to their high levels of aggression, most Maltese have been locked up for good.
The first dog in space was actually a Maltese, and he was a big fan of the movie The Maltese Falcon. And the reason he went to space is because when he saw the film, he thought that it was going to be a dog, but it was a falcon, and he can't fly. So he said, I'll show you a Maltese falcon, and so he went to space. That's where the phrase Maltese in space comes from. Yes, it's a phrase. I've heard it.